In the corner. Okay, guys. Iain is an interesting character.
Fuck yeah!
The interesting thing about Iain is that you spell it with 2 I's. I mean, it's not really that funny, but yes, it's weird. I mean, it's like I-A-I-N.
Correct.
And I always ask, well, why the second I? Like, you could just be called Ain, right? And work. But
It's just as well my middle name's not Alan, because I'd be Ain Al. Ain Al.
Iainka, go on the stage.
okay, anyway, alright. Anyway, he's a great character. He organises networking sessions, so he's got a lot of business connections if you want to get some money. And it's his 3rd time on stage. He's really pumped. So please give him a very warm round of applause. Iain Mackay! Iain Mackay! And the red card.
Always have to try and check how far down the microphone has to go. Is this all right?
Yeah.
I might have turned it off actually. Okay. Nice to see you all. You know, a lot of people say to me,
Louder.
thanks Bart's my agent and coach.
Yeah, man.
I'll lift the mic a bit closer.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people say to me, "What the fuck are you doing in my garden? Fuck off!" That's not true. That ain't true. Because normally I've hit them with the spade before they've had a chance to go through my house. None of that's true. I'm feeling really tense this week. I am. All sorts of things are going wrong. I think it all boils down to the fact that I'm a single man again. I know. No. To be fair, I think, we both knew that was coming, She said that for a couple of weeks she'd known it hadn't been right. And, we had the meeting and she said, I don't think we should be going out again. The same for me. I knew just straight after she said that we weren't going out anymore, that it was all over. But we've got to get on with it. Just got to get on. When you're faced with that sort of disappointment, I've tried to throw myself into work. You're always worried about this self-esteem and that sort of review that it gives you because you've been packed in. And I've gone to a gym. I've thrown myself into my work. I've bought all sorts of gadgets. I've got one of those.
Dildo?
I've got one of those wrist-mounted heart monitors now, which I think is really good because I'm going to the gym. I'll just check it now. Oh yeah, still broken. I know that's sad. Sorry. I'm only playing for sympathy. I am playing for sympathy. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I've got a long history. I mean, you can see, look how old this person is. I've got a long history of dealing with that sort of crap. I've been married so many times you wouldn't believe it. And when your marriages break down, there's a lot of shit to deal with. But anyway, I can remember my first one. There are always signs. There are always signs early on, warning signs, that you should be able to heed and change the way that you're acting. And I never seem to be able to do that. But I do remember my first wife. There was a problem that I had, that she could see that I had, and she'd organised a trip to the doctors for me. So I went to the doctors. I said to the doctor, "So doctor, do you have any steroids or something that can make my penis any bigger?" He said, "Anabolic?" I said, no, just my penis. I can see that.
Yeah.
I've got a 2-speed room here now. These people laughed about that. That's just a pun, right? Anabolic, and a bollock, anabolic steroids, and
Bollock!
you people, right? You're going to have to focus, okay? I've got 8 minutes to do, and that was 2 minutes in, all right? That was just a pun. That was a pun. Anabolic. Anabolic's Polish as well. It's not even English. It's Polish as well. Anabolic, steroid, anabolic, anabolic. It's not hard.
And the
That's why you
bollocks,
learn.
man.
Well done, you guys. All right.
George, you can't see you now.
Anyway, I mean, to be honest, you know, the next joke is not a pun. It's just a play on words, and you'll get that one. But the joke after that isn't even a pun. I split the word in half. You're going to have to split an English word in half. Concentrate, focus. Anyway, yes, so that was my first wife, sent me off to the doctors. Do you know that science has identified a foodstuff that reduces a woman's sex drive by 90%. It's called wedding cake. See, that was just a joke, and you laughed at that. It's good, that's good. Okay. This is more complicated. It's like a pun, but I'm going to split the word in half, okay? I know you're going to be all right with this. So that first wife of mine, she turned to me one time. This is before we got married, obviously. It was in the early days. It was lovely, yeah. She said, she didn't cough like that, that's just me, because it's me. She said, Iain, I wish you could make love to me infrequently. I said, infrequently? That's not good, is it? Infrequently. Is that what you mean, infrequently? What the hell are you talking about? She said, well, I'm expecting you to make love to me just as we go to sleep. And also, just as we're woken up. But if you can set the alarm clock for 3 o'clock in the morning and dim me in the middle of the night as well, I'll know you've been in frequently. Can you see that? I think they got it. I know you got it. Okay, so my second wife. My second wife came back from the doctors. And I was just sitting watching the telly. I probably was in my pants. Anyway, she came back from the doctors. She said, you know that doctor? He told me I've got beautiful breasts for a 45-year-old woman. I went, oh, nice, good. He's meant to be professional, isn't he? Anyway, he told her. She says, and the other thing he told me is that I've got a fantastic ass for a 45-year-old woman. Okay. So what do you say about your 45-year-old cunt? She said, he never mentioned you. See again, you got that, didn't you? You got that. What the hell is wrong with you? Are you what? I don't know. I think I'm bringing you along though. This next one, okay? You'll recognise it. It's very similar to a previous one. And it involves splitting the word in 2 parts. Because I remember with my second wife, before we'd even got married, when we were just girlfriends, she said to me, I want you to make love to me indifferently. Indifferently? What do you mean indifferently? I'm always committed on that. What are you talking about, indifferently? She said, well, I know the normal way you do it, and that's great. She loved it. 7 hours at a time. I was much younger then. She says, but every now and again, when you're doing me, if you could just slip it in my anus, I'll know you're doing it in
Differently, man.
differently. Did you get that one? Okay, so my third wife, and I told this last time, she's in England. She is in England. I'm living in Poland. Honestly, 6 weeks at a time, I'm marooned over in Poland. By the time I'm ready to go back and visit the family, honestly, you can imagine, I'm a faithful guy. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready. So I remember one time I landed at the airport. I phoned her up. I said, Sal, I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to get a cab. I'm going to go straight and see you. I'm so desperate to be able to make love to you that I can't wait. I'm going to pay for the cab to get all the way there really, really quickly. I want to hold you in my arms. I want to kiss you all night, and I'm going to read passionate love to you. She said, who is this? I know, early signs, isn't it? It's the early signs. I should have known. Anyway, I don't know you're going to be ready for this one, right? I remember before we were married with my third wife, she turned around to me and she said, Iain, I want you to make love to me indefinitely. I said, indefinitely? Indefinitely? For goodness sake, I need a rest at some point. She says, no, indefinitely. I said, what the fuck do you mean indefinitely? She said, well, when I can hear your bollocks slapping against my ass cheeks, I'll know that you're in. Definitely. Thank you very much.